An bhfuil cead agam dógadí an leithreas was Ryanair's response to a tweet requesting they provide their online services through Irish. This response sparked great controversy online and raises the question, is the Irish language being taken seriously in modern day society?
I just think the Irish language is not really taught in primary schools or secondary schools to the way it should be. It's kind of put on the back burner a lot, so a lot of people don't bother learning the basics. It's kind of neglected. I feel like it's subject neglected in schools.
Some of my classmates went to Gaeilge summer camps and stuff, and so they speak it themselves and find it to be really important and a really important piece of their identity. And other people are really disconnected from it and don't really see the point. The overall vibe that I've gotten from the majority of my friends and stuff here is that they like that it's here and they wish they knew it better.
Yeah, and I don't think it helps when large Irish, particularly corporations, like the Ryanair tweet the other day about Honourable Cadogan Dulgady or leithreas. I don't think that's right, and I think corporate Twitter it should be used professionally and definitely not to take away from a cultural thing like the Irish language is. I think that was really wrong.
Gaeilge and Student Welfare Officer in the University of Limerick, Sean O'Moyle has been creating online content as Gaeilge since the beginning of lockdown.
So I suppose right now I'm very involved in Irish, and especially the promotion of it online and stuff. So I have my own podcast and I have a TikTok page and stuff, and I'd be very active within kind of almost these kind of social media circles as Gaeilge online. I suppose for non-Irish speakers who aren't open to this kind of whole Gaeilge revival thing, of course they don't take it seriously. But they see it as totally worthless. And a lot of that is leftover stuff from school where, again, it was bet into them and they never enjoyed it because maybe they never saw the value of it. Whereas for me, it's so important for me because it's part of my life. I live it every day. I have conversations with Gaeilge every single day. But I think Gaeilge and Fowlamore, as they're called, people learn Irish, they love it, they do take it seriously because it's more of a push towards what we want to see, more Irish is out there in an accessible, kind of casual way, I
remember when I was in college in UCD, that would have been the 1990s, and I remember because I was doing Irish, there was one or two people, they would have accused us of being Republicans in the IRA, so they were the kind of attitudes that were around at the time. People didn't know, people didn't understand. I think there's a far greater understanding of multiculturalism, including the Irish language. There are other entities within the Irish language, I think, that are very, very closed, extremely conservative, and I think they've actually held the language back. I mean, I've had some very, very negative experiences myself with the Irish language, and that's as an Irish speaker. And I've had some, obviously, mostly positive ones, but also very, very negative ones, particularly in the education sphere, even as a young person myself in education. I think it depends. There are people that, as I say, they're bigots, they're going to be bigoted about whatever it is, but I think there are other people that have just had a difficult relationship with the language,
While some may struggle to understand the significance of the Irish language in our society today, it certainly hasn't lost its respect. Mara Deran Shanakul, Tirgan Changa, Tirgan Anam.